Hello,
Hi,
and a
everyone.
big Merry Christmas from us in the office. We're just here at our HQ, our very massive, awesome office. Just do a little spin around and show everybody where we are. This is it. This is where all the magic happens. So for those of you that don't know us, my name is Cyrilyn.
I'm Brad.
And we help to run Operation Orphan. And so we just wanted to say a massive thank you to every single person that has helped us this year, whether it's by contributing a financial donation from afar or from nearby, or whether or not you've come into the office and done some volunteering for us. DOV students, people that come in as young volunteers that aren't even doing their DOV but just are inspired to help out. Every single person that's come and helped us in any capacity, we wouldn't be where we are without you. So I just want to say a big thank you. And really, this video, if you want to keep watching, we're just going to give a few of the highlights from this year, just talk about a few things that have been happening in the life of the charity.
That's great. Well, we started the year with a very cold and freezing selection course for our crisis response team, where we were expanding our capacity. And then in March, April, there was the cyclone Idai that hit Mozambique and Chimanimani. And Chimanimani is a place that I used to work at as an outward bound instructor many, many years ago. And so to go back and be able to respond with doctors and children's nurses and respond to that disaster was quite surreal and incredibly a great privilege. And so we identified children that were orphaned there, and I was recently back in Zimbabwe, and we've ensured that the children are now in school, and they're doing well. We've also been able to put a perimeter fence around the primary school where that was destroyed by the cyclone, just to keep children safe, because people were just wandering through the primary school just unaccounted for, really. So a real positive impact from that.
Definitely.
So that's one of the successes.
One of my personal favourite things from this year was going to Sierra Leone with a team of people on one of our global expeditions. So I'm looking forward to going back again next year. But the reason this year was really special for me is because when I'm not actually at the charity doing stuff, I run a business, a silversmithing business, and I teach people how to make rings and things like that. Anyway, I decided that it would be a good idea to take over some tools and some silver and basically teach the children that are at Heaven Homes, who we've partnered with since the Ebola outbreak just a few years ago. And so these kids are really special to me, and I was just so happy to be able to teach them. So I've got a couple of pictures which just show them busy making things. And some of the bits and pieces that they've made, I might actually be able to add to our very new online shop.
Yes.
So I think when I get around to it, that's the plan. I'll put some of these individual pieces on there, and the money will go back to the makers, and some of it will be used to support the children by paying for their school fees and things like that. So there he is. Look at him making that. I just think it's epic. Do you know, it's because I'm really passionate about it, and it was just so nice to be able to do both of the things that I'm passionate about. So obviously looking after these children and teaching them a skill that they get to keep and use and maybe set up their own business, and yes, it's really exciting.
Yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the people that are out in the field that we work with that are actually loving and caring for the children. We could not do this without some amazing people.
Yeah.
We've got people like the Wandendeas in Uganda, and they're just running that primary school in such an amazing way. We've had to put a perimeter wall around that school as well. That's gone in. But these guys have just committed themselves to the children, to the Kazadis in Congo. They love those kids, and
they definitely don't do it for the money.
Absolutely,
because they don't get any. Well, not very much
no,
anyway.
not at all,
Yeah.
And so there's an amazing group of people out on the field, and in Zimbabwe, the country at the minute is going through some incredible challenges, lots of difficulties with the economy, but there are people in there that are just committed to these children, day in, day out, loving them, supporting them, helping them through their challenges. And we are seeing the feedback is that the kids feel supported and loved, and I just want to just honor those guys out on the field. It's incredible.
Definitely, they're doing the hard work every day, day in, day out. It's amazing.
And we're the ones that are supporting them, and that's what it is to be family. And so,
definitely. Another really brilliant thing was our Keep a Child Warm project. So a lot of you will know us because of Keep a Child Warm, and that's where we basically take coats, nice warm coats and hats and scarves and gloves and blankets and things that people send in to us from around the UK. We go and collect them in some cases, so people hold big collections, and so basically we get those coats to where they're needed. So some of our team members actually went out and were part of the distribution in Moldova, but basically there was about, how many did we say?
1,600 children.
1,600 specific children in Moldova. So those are kids that we've actually had names of. So we know their names, we know their sizes, and we know where they are and stuff like that. So basically that's 1,600. But aside from that, we've sent out loads more coats. So I reckon it'll probably be about 2,500 coats this year altogether. And that's because of you. So thank you so much. And Heather realised a fun fact. So Heather actually manages our Keep a Child Warm. I'm not going to turn. That is me. She doesn't like to show her face on the camera, so I was not going to do that, Heather. But anyway, she is amazing and she's done a brilliant job. But she realised that over the years since we actually began Keep a Child Warm, the children that we have actual names for in Moldova, there's been 10,000. We hit that mark this year, and that is the amount of seats that the Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham has. So we're obviously based in Nottingham, so we were like, oh, that's just a fun fact, just throwing it out there.
Absolutely. No, brilliant. And another incredible thing that's been growing over the last couple of years is our Forget Me Nots project. Kind of birthed from a vision here in Chilwell from a lady, and we took the project on, and what's happened is we've through giving out the selection boxes and Easter eggs, which you guys, a lot of you have contributed to. In fact, we've had 4,700 selection boxes or so.
I think it's even more now, because after the deadline they just kept coming.
So
yeah, we've had so many that we've had more than we actually have the children to give them to. So we've actually been able to bless some of the inner city schools who were blown away by the generosity. But because we've actually received more than we thought, that we anticipated.
And that's due to corporate, companies getting involved, individuals. One lady came in and she had just got her friends together and got 300 boxes, and some companies. It's just been a great.
It's like a good problem.
Yeah.
It's not a bad problem.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could name a lot of people. So thank you to all of you Nottingham and East Midlands people that have just got behind it.
Yeah, we're frightened to start naming companies and naming individuals.
But you know who you are, so thank you.
Because I don't want to leave anybody out, that's the thing. So just, you know who you are. Like, there's been so many brilliant people that have got involved and donated and rallied around and got other people to know about it. And our Forget Me Nots project's grown so much,
Well, the critical thing for me is that it's led to very targeted help for the most vulnerable children. So through our referral process and the social media and the Facebook page. And so this year, with the support of a local business helping us just strengthen the hub, we've helped over 400 extremely vulnerable children. We've put 140 beds in. Bed poverty is massive, and we are delighted to say that we've just secured a relationship with a mattress recycler, and we're able to get a supply of mattresses to be able to help us meet this need. It's very expensive to put a bed in, but that's just an incredible win.
And you need to give them a new mattress, that's the thing. So actually, there's lots of people that would be willing to donate, mattresses, but we have to give them new mattresses. So to have somebody to help us with that's good, isn't it, really?
We're not only reusing things and helping the vulnerable children, but we're also helping the environment as well. So that's a really positive win.
Yeah, definitely. So 400 families, that's 400 individuals, not families, 400 kids that we've been able to help by providing something specific that they've needed to strengthen their
that has been told to us by the social worker. And that's incredible. It's a partnership. It's a way of actually helping our frontline workers, our social workers who have committed their lives to helping these children. We're actually being able to coordinate with the community and get behind the social worker and say, look, we're here to help you help the children. And at the end of the day, the kids are being helped, and that's incredible. That chocolate's led to that. It's amazing.
It's amazing, and we've also kind of got inside some people's homes and just realised that what they need most is just a bit of help with some DIY, maybe decorating their house and stuff. So you can see there's a video on our Forget Me Nots page if you're interested in looking at that, or on the YouTube channel. But yeah, so that's been huge. It's really rewarding, and we've had a number of different new staff members, which is really exciting. So we've got Ruben here, who helps us downstairs in the warehouse. He's a superstar. So and
loads of people helping,
and we have
sort through code.
John, who helps us. He's like a caseworker, so when your referral comes in, it might come to John. And we've also got Chloe with us this year, who she's not here, so I can't embarrass her right now. She's probably going to be glad about that. But she's come from, she's in the middle of her psychology degree at Nottingham Trent Uni, and the employability team make it possible for people to come and do like a year in industry. And so she was really keen on our charity. She actually supported us when she was at Guides, which is cool. So she's been doing an incredible job. And we're really grateful for her. So yeah, we had to say goodbye to Rebecca, who was her predecessor, and she was amazing. So yeah, that's been a really good partnership with the uni as well, hasn't it? Yeah.
So over the year, it's been thousands of children that have been helped in various different ways. Some quite a light touch, and some very long-term commitments. We've got one girl just started a university course in Zimbabwe. So everything we're trying to do is trying to help strengthen these children where they're at and strengthen their care structure, and just know that they're loved, and know that actually there are people out there that care about them and are involved in their lives, and we could not do it without you. And so we have the privilege of facilitating those that want to help to the people that need the help, and work with an incredible team along the way. And so I cannot say thank you enough to everyone, you corporates, you individuals, your schools, everybody, young people, old people, the knitters, our ambassadors, just so many people involved, our frontline carers. They're incredible. And
so I don't know, I think most of you will probably know this, but I'm going to just say it anyway. So because we've actually got some corporate sponsorship, since we actually started as a charity, which is coming up to 10 years, and if you haven't heard already, we're having a party next year and you are invited. So you can get via our website, you can actually get a ticket for that, and it will be brilliant. It'll be a slap up meal, lots of entertainment, lots of laughs, and just a big old party. That's it really. So feel free to come along to that. But because of this corporate sponsorship, it means that we can guarantee that when you give us £1 or $1, then £1 or $1 actually goes to help the children by strengthening their care structure in the ways that some of the ways that we've mentioned already, and by learning, so education and healthcare and different things like that. But actually, it's because of that corporate sponsorship that we can say that 100% goes to that. That's very unusual to be able to say that, and I'm telling you what, it is so brilliant that we have that support, and that support comes from a company up in the northwest called Danbro Limited, or just Danbro Group. So our very good friends Helen and Damien Broughton started that company, and they knew us when we were just volunteering to help orphans, and they just got behind us and said, this, we want to support you. So actually, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be able to say to you that your money is going to go where it matters most. So yeah, it's massive. Hope Alive Tour. Oh gosh, awesome.
Yes, Hope Alive Tour, here we go, amazing. Second one, and the guys, it's a relay race where guys run from Hull to Liverpool, through Nottingham and down to Cambridge, following the footsteps of Wilberforce, but with a message that says, look, there's a lot of children that are vulnerable to slavery, to being exploited, and this is a way of us raising awareness, but at the same time giving people a phenomenal experience. Those of you who enjoy a bit of a run can get involved, be part of a team, and getting the message out there and raising funds to help us keep children safe. And
Michael's one of our ambassadors, Michael Scott.
Great idea.
He is from Histon in Cambridge, and he's got a big group of supporters down there in his neck of the woods, and they're doing a brilliant job. So we've already got a full contingent of people signed up to do the next Hope Alive Tour, but there are spaces in the future ones. So if you want to apply to run, you don't have to be a professional runner. You just need to be willing to do a good little run every day. So basically it's a relay, so it's a team effort. So it's not all on one person. You'll have people that are stronger at running than others, and that's how it basically works. So yeah, do that. That's fab.
I think the key for me, I just want to say this: if you want to help children and might not have money, but want to offer your skills or your services as a business or as an individual, let us know. You might have wanted to find a place where you go, you know what, I've got some cash and I want to have a place where I can ensure that it's actually going to go and help the children or get behind us in our core to expand. Whatever you feel like, please just come have a chat with us. You know, our attitude, Cyrilyn and I and the whole team here, we are committed to stewarding what you give to the best of our ability to make sure that actually we deliver what true charity is, and that is actually helping our beneficiaries. So we just welcome a conversation, no pressure, come have a chat, and it will be our privilege to see if we can actually facilitate something.
So this is us signing out for Christmas. We're just about to go as a team and have our Christmas lunch.
Yes.
Woo! Which is why I did my hair today. I mean, you know, normally it's like slapped back in a bun, but you know, I made an effort. So yeah, we are going to go and have our Christmas lunch, and then the office will be closed over the Christmas period. So if you do get in touch with us and nobody responds, that's why. So we'll be back. Caitlin, when are we back?
We're back on the 6th of January.
There you go, brilliant, fab.
Amazing. And 2020 is looking good. Lots of development things. We're just hopefully looking at trying to see if Forget-Me-Nots can be expanded across the UK. We're exploring that because the need is so great. We're looking at strengthening our response in Zimbabwe, and the crisis response team. Another selection course is going on in January. It's going to be freezing, but it's going to be good, and some great candidates, guys coming in from Canada to join the team. And so there's, you know, we're building our capacity and making sure that we're stronger to continue helping children moving forward. So thank you.
Before I go, I just want to show you one thing.
One more.
Somebody wants to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye! Have a great Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Mwah.
Happy New Year!
Love you all. Thanks for being family.